I'm about to break something down about Pisces because so many people don't understand, but so many people do. And some people can't even explain what they know, but they really know the aura of Pisces, which could be good or bad. See, you have bad apples in every sign, but we about to focus on Pisces, but I got to relate certain things to make things make sense. That's how I explain stuff. This is the Pisces and Mercury that comes out with my creativity. But let's just focus on the traditional Pisces. Pisces are led by interest. It's their interest if they're interested in you. You have some signs like a Taurus may be led by comfort. Are they comfortable? Leos will be led by their ego. Passion is the heart. Ego is the personality. So a Leo can be in a situation that does not work for them, but their ego keeps them in it because their personality don't want to look weak, so they don't walk out yet. Taurus don't leave because they're in it for comfortability. And it's not all the time what you're doing to a Taurus or doing for a Taurus. It could be what they're doing for you, but they're comfortable with you. Pisces is different. Pisces move by interest. When a Pisces lose interest, there's nothing you can do. See, a Taurus moves by being comfortable. It's not that they're interested. They're just comfortable. So they can last longer with you. As long as they're comfortable, things can work. Leo is led by the ego. Things may not even be working right. But if they got passion from their heart and their personality doesn't want to look weak, they can stay in that relationship. Pisces is moved by interest. Don't forget this. So when they lose interest in you, they can leave or they can stay. If they stay, they're only dreaming of how they're going to get away. And right now, they may not have the means, the resources, or maybe they just not ready because they don't have the ambition. But trust me, they're already I would say refine their mind, but they're already living in their imagination. A Pisces can be in a room full of people and detached from reality and still be present with you, but they're detached from reality. They're in a different stratosphere. They're thinking about how they're going to get away from you. And it may take a year. It may take a day. It may take a second. It may take a month. You would never know because they lost interest. It's because they're not built by those things I mentioned in different signs. Why would a Pisces lose interest? Let's say you're in a relationship with a Pisces and they accepted you for who you are. And you got flaws. And they never pointed out your flaws. They don't even point them out, right? And you got flaws. And you know you got flaws, right? But you start to poke and prick at the Pisces for, I don't like the way you dress, or the way you talk, or the way you comb your hair, or the way you brush your hair, the way you braid your hair, the way you hang out with your friends, or the way you just sit there and listen to music and just live in your fantasy, or the way you work at work, or you're so timid, or you're so aggressive, you're so shy. Like they're pointing out all these things, right? But remember, the Pisces accepted you for who you are. Okay. The more you do that, the Pisces is going to tell you to stop doing that. That is a warning. And then the Pisces will say, you have many flaws that I never told you about. Then that person may say, oh, so you just want to do for do, tick for tack, tell me about the things you don't like about me because I'm pointing out the things I don't like about you. That's not what the Pisces is doing. What they're trying to do is humble you. I accepted you for you, never pointed out anything about you. So accept me for me. Most people can't handle that, so they keep poking. The more you poke, the more Pisces tells you to stop. You keep poking. You poke the final poke. Guess what? They lost interest. So now you're like, my Pisces man, Pisces woman is not consistent. They normally will go to the store with me or head to my mom's house or hang to my sibling house or go over here or do this for me or buy that for me or talk to me or wait for me or whatever it could be. They're inconsistent. They're being resistant. It's because they lose an interest. Because now reality is setting in. All of those flaws you have and red flags that they ignored because they love freely is coming to reality. And now they can see your real mentality. They have nothing that they want from you at this point. You can change, but you got to stay consistent. It can't just be for a couple of days. You really need to change. I mean, be consistent for like a month or two. Because if you can't do that, They're not going to question where you at, what you doing. They are detached from reality. And if you're really bad at this, they may start fantasizing where they want to be. And they're not even there yet, because Pisces have patience. But one day they're going to be where they want to be. I don't know where they want to be. Depends on where the Pisces want to be. But guess what? They will be there and you won't be there. And then you may say they disappeared. No, they told you to stop poking at them. And then they start getting comfortable being in their imagination, but they're creating their reality in their imagination. So what happens is, you would think that they will want to stay in a relationship when they leave, but remember, they lost interest. You are there for comfort, or maybe passion, or their ego, or maybe logic. Some people are in a situation based on logically it looks good, so they love with their mind. Pisces is moved by interest, so once they don't have no interest, they can up and leave. So be careful with that, all right?